Hello guys, how are you? Let's get into your energy. Okay, y'all might hear Strauss drinking his water. He just finished his breakfast, so... Well, actually, he's cleaning the bowl. All right, so let's get into your energy. I get like this underground energy, this energy of, you know, silence is powerful in a sense of, let's see how quiet I can be and then see who really shows their hands. So you're giving me a very observational position that, or energy that you'll be in. If you have not checked out the collective air sign reading, that's kind of like a pre-game before your actual reading. We're going to try that. We're going to see if we like it, okay? So that has messages in it for you too, but what I learned through Libra's reading is that you will probably know which parts are more for you as the air sign collective reading is there, okay? And then I think it'll be dope for those who just want to hear an element reading versus their actual zodiac, where they'll have both to go hand in hand. So let's see. All right, so yeah, you feel like very quiet, and I feel like you're learning how to use that to your benefit or use it as a superpower. I'm hearing superfoods for you too as well, Aquarius. So a lot of you, again, this kind of ties into Libra's reading a little bit. So if you have Libra in your moon or rising here, you know, you may resonate with some of their messages. But I'm seeing like, you know, eating according to the chakra system, like matching those colors like that, making your plate colorful. So a lot of balance here in diet and eating. I feel like some of you are going to want to build muscle. Some of y'all want a little, you know, like toning and stuff like that too as well. So a lot of physical health with you guys as well, like taking it to the next level. Okay. I feel like you're going to feel like it's very healing for you mentally too. Like, you know how, actually, isn't it? Don't dopamines release when you exercise anyway? That's how some people end up getting addicted to it. It really do. It really do. I remember one time me and Ari, my niece, we, left the gym, and then we had all this energy after working out, and so we walked to like Dollar General, and I think it's like I don't know how many miles away from my house, but it's a good walk. And I'd say it take us maybe over 30 minutes to and from, so maybe even over an hour and some change to get there and get back. And but it's not far, but we, after the gym, we were looking at deodorant and body washes and stuff, right? We both needed to re-up on them. And we just found the prices, the sizes, the names, the scents, everything to be so funny that the cashier was like, wow, I'm just entertained by you two, because you guys are entertained by deodorant and body wash. But again, you guys are giving me that vibe, Aquarius, like developing this natural high off of doing natural things. So I like it for you. Great hydration. I'm seeing vitamin water and all that too as well. So welcome to my newbies. Hello to my oldies. My name is Diamond and you are watching Pretty Blind Eyes. The readings held on this channel are for entertainment purposes only. I keep running out of breath though. Like maybe that's what's gonna scare y'all, and then you're gonna get like really healthy, because maybe something with your breathing could throw you off. I feel like it could tie into the divine feminine reading or masculine reading, where there's this lack of oxygen. You guys might want to check your B12, because your B12 is responsible for the red blood cells. The red blood cells is responsible for oxygen. You could be laid up there thinking your ass about to have heart failure. It's not funny, but it's like it's so scary. It's so scary. And some of my friends message me about it, but they be so calm about it. Like, yeah, I'll be having that like acid reflux type. It's like more acid than usual. And when I lay down, I got to sit up, because when I lay down, I can't breathe. And I'm like, and then some of them were like, yeah, you know, my arm went numb. And I'm like, y'all not like, this stuff be happening in your, like, I be texting my friends when this stuff happened to me. Like, look, this is what's going on with me. If I wake up dead, I just need somebody to know. And when my people's looking for me, tell y'all, let them know to go to my house. I haven't been moving. Like, and that's always been my fear, living alone too. I mean, I don't right now. Me and my cousin live together, but that used to be my fear when I lived by myself. Like, no one would ever know if I died. Like, you know, it'll take them a while. Especially if I don't do something with someone every day that I usually do, and then they find that it's off. But usually when I feel weird, I just start messaging everybody I think I need to message, and like, hey, you know, I'm feeling a little weird, but you know, just so they can have something to go with if something happens to me. So, oh my God. So there's strategy in your planning and stuff too as well, Aquarius. Now, did I do my intro? Welcome to my newbies. Hello to my oldies. My name is Diamond and you are watching Pretty Blind Eyes. The readings held on this channel are for entertainment purposes only. The discussions held on this channel should not be taken as literal advice. I am legally blind, so I do read well on my cards to decipher what they are, but I'm an overall intuitive reader. In the description box below, you can find several ways to interact with me. Channeling, one of which is the availability to book private readings. That calendar is open. Thank you guys for all the love, support, gifts, donations, journeying with me, and patience. And updates to the school. If you guys are lost about it, refer to the community tab for details on that. If you're stuck, if you're confused of how to do it, we're not trying to get anybody to lose their monies or anything like that. But the Arcade Favorite Friday lineup has been downgraded to $199. And if you don't make any moves, you will see some notification activities where you're going to be unenrolled from the $6.99 and then re-enrolled to the $199. Okay. And basically, you could just think of that as just the library, just the archive of readings that you could just go back to if you want. You really don't have to, right? Because I'm not going to be putting nothing current in there. But I mean, for those who just want to still support as I reconstruct some things at the school, you know, you're just more than well. It's just something that I'm breaking some habits here of just instead of going on a delete spree, in which I wasn't moved to. You know what I'm saying? Like my heart is different. I feel different. And so for that it's like, okay, I can't draft it because it's still going to like charge y'all. So, and I don't want to delete it. So I'm like, the only other resolution is to just drop it down. Oh, I could make it free too. I could do that. So it's just up to y'all. We'll figure that out later. I just want to transition y'all out of that $6.99 one. So if you're looking to cancel your subscription, you could go ahead and do that. And then the $199 one will be there anytime you decide that you want access to it. It's there. It's not deleted. I promise. And then to those of you who just won't move, you will see those notifications come in where you will get. So don't be alarmed. Okay. All right. So, and again, I'll be announcing this all week just in case anybody may not hear it today, tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday. Hopefully they'll hear it by Friday, Sunday. All right, Aquarius. So again, there's a lot of strategy here. There's a lot of nine of pentacles, probably you wanting to operate alone. You're not going to want a lot of people in your business. However, you are going to want reciprocation, but it looks like to me, if you're not careful, you could, develop a cold heart, like, because you're going to get into that energy of logic and like, if you're not careful, it could stop you from being hopeful or wishful or in a dream. Like, it's just like, what are these numbers? If it doesn't look like a duck or quack like a duck, I don't care. I'm not taking my mind into no spaces of imagination. Or, you could get on that's the spiritual shit kind of energy. You could. But you need to be careful with that because life without hope means death. And then you'll start to like do things that you will slowly kill yourself off. So be careful with that. We need hope because hope teaches us how to pray, and prayer grants us blessings, and prayer keeps our hearts open. So, but you are at risk to becoming stone cold if you're not careful. Okay, like it's this energy of, for the six of you guys are only getting one card, and then with this one you just got the Six of Pentacles, and I saw like, I'll just give it to myself, like, it's that whole thing like that, and now you got one card again, Magician card. Right? So again, you're questioning alchemy. You're questioning what's real, what's not. I'm here to count your blessings. Name them one by one. Count your blessings. See what God has done. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there's a lot of disbelief here. A lot of stone cold energy here. A lot of... Okay, I need to ground, touch grass, and when I do, I need everything else to be closed off. I don't want an imagination anymore. When I just imagine all the things that we could be. Yeah, so, but without it, Barney taught us well. And then some of y'all like, bitch, I ain't watching no Barney. But see, that's what I'm talking about. That attitude right there, Aquarius. It's going to get your life fucked up. Strength card, because again, too, there has to be balance in things. So I'm picking up on Libra and Moon and Rising again. There has to be balance in things. You can't, but I feel like a lot of you like to escape like that anyway. I feel like when you do pair with Libras, y'all could talk to each other all for hours till like 5 a.m, just stimulating each other's minds. But you're losing hope. Three of Swords. Yeah, there's heartache here. Four of Pentacles. And the only way you feel like you could be, see, hope is dead, death card. The only way you feel like it's like, show me the money kind of energy. And then it's like, that's going to let you down too. You know, you got to have a mixture of every little thing. You know? So you're at risk for becoming stone cold here, Aquarius. All right. Ooh, okay. All those and stack. All right, now all the cards. Y'all see how? Yeah, a lot of stubborn energy too. Now all the cards want to come out. Turn off the lights in here, baby. Yeah, it's like you want to see something, right? So maybe that's why you're being still too. It's like, let me watch out. Let me see what's going to happen. So you're just real hermit mode. Eight of Cups, Nine of Wands, and guarded just in case. Like, it's putting me in the mind of, let's say you're in a cafeteria and there's a food fight and you still know like shit is flying everywhere. So it's like, let me put my guard up, but I can't. It's like that kid that cover their eyes but still peek from between their fingers. They scared, but they can't take their eyes off of something. That's what this feels like, Aquarius. High Priestess with, there you are, Ace of Wands with the Six of Cups. Yeah, you're unsettled by something from the past, and you don't feel, you're like, this Six of Cups is giving me the desire of a foreclosure, and that closure is causing FOMO, and that FOMO is causing fear, and that fear is causing frustration, and that frustration is causing you to want a cold heart, and then it starts all over again. All right. Well, Aquarius, my name is Dami. You're watching Pretty Blind Eyes, and I'll see you next go around. Bye.